Righto, we just killed Fat Man, so today I think we're going to make it to the Shell 1 core and hopefully beat it. Oh yeah, we also got this cool thing, which won't work out here because we are not wearing the same uniform as the other guards. Okay. Let us go play Hitman by disguising and sneaky sneakies. Okay, first thing we want to do, though, is we need an AK, as the Russian ninja told us. So let's go get one of those. We'll find one of those in Strut F, as I recall. Oh yeah, we'll also need a sniper rifle. Forgot about what's coming up after this. No ciphers. Interesting. I don't know if the guy up top is going to get us, but I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we got a new key card, so we get to go to this strut, which is the best one in the game because it holds all the guns. Now we're going to get this guy before he turns. Okay. Which ones have we gone in already? I don't remember. Alright, let's get this shit. Yeah. Oh, shit. I might actually want to move this guy. Might as well. Oh, by the way, did you guys see the spawn box over there? That is because Todd McFarlane and his company McFarlane Toys made the action figures for this game originally. I remember going to an EV Games once and asking if they had them after this game came out, and the guy that ran the EV Games told me, oh yeah, my wife bought me all those for Christmas, but I thought they looked like shit, so I threw them in the garbage. And that is why I hate EV Games. To this day. That motherfucker had 6 Sonic tattoos, he told me once. As if it was a cool thing. And now, as an adult, ironically, I think that's very cool. That's hilarious. But back then, it just made me hate him more. Okay, so let's get this. Let's get the M4. Hello.
Watch out, Raiden. There are IR sensor traps in that location.
Infrared sensors?
Yeah, I'm already under them.
A booby trap connected to plastic explosives. Crossing an IR beam will trigger the detonation of a critical.
You guys have told me this like 3 times at this point of the game.
Make no mistake about it. Avoid contact with the beams at all costs.
Believe me, I get it. Allow me to make mistakes, video games. Still the best video game of all time. Okay, so you know what? I think I can just shoot it over here so I don't have to crouch again. Yeah. There we go. Don't want this out, though. I want this out. Okay. I don't remember. I think the AK is in the one on the bottom floor that's like kind of in the center, but I just want to check all these out first. Oh yeah, let's get this guy too. That way I can explore. Oh shit, I didn't think he'd see me from there. Let's hide him too. And you'll notice my uniform fell off when he did that. Oh god, do I even have time? I do. We'll be fine, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a professional at Metal Gear Solid 2. Never made a single mistake. I planned it this way. For your entertainment. Can I get behind here? Yeah, I don't think I'll need to. I don't think they're going to come in here, but it's nice to know I have the option. And I just really like the way the BDU looks, so I'm going to keep this equipped for a little bit. Real reason I did this is because I want to get that magazine on the top there, because we haven't used that yet. Oh, there's another guy right there. Shit. Okay, that should take care of it, I think. Man, this tranquilizer breaks the game. There we go. I love how extra Raiden is. It's not even a stretch for him to become a ninja, because he's doing backflips off of railings and shit already. Not that he's going to become a ninja later or anything like that. I wouldn't spoil anything like that for you guys. Okay, let's just put you boys away so that nobody gets suspicious when you don't make your status reports. So I can run around down here more freely. And hey, this is not an issue anymore. Alright, there we go. What else has been new lately that I can report to you guys? We've been playing Control. which seems like a very good video game so far, despite all the reading I have to do. I believe it's in here, the AK. Yeah. And I'm really, really excited to get into Alan Wake 2 from some of the things I have heard.
Got an AK. If you wear an enemy's field outfit and carry an AK, you can pass for one of them. Listen up, kid, and don't forget this. Only the guards in Shell 1's core are armed with AK rifles.
Yeah, you guys already
The
told me that
others
too.
are armed with the AN-94, the official rifle of the Russian army. If you hope to
That's
disguise
surprising
yourself
to me
as the
that
enemy, you don't want to
the
be carrying an
AN-94
AK
would be their
outside of
official
Shell
rifle.
1's core.
You always assume it would be an AK, although I'm pretty sure those come from the Middle East, so... Although it's called a Kalashnikov, that sounds pretty Russian. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Americans probably know. I'm just a lowly Canadian. I don't know anything about guns. Okay, we got some ammo for this gun that we're never allowed to kill anybody with. Is there anything I'm forgetting while I'm here? I know there is an AK suppressor, but I don't think it's on this difficulty. I think you can only get that on the easier difficulties. I don't even remember if you get that here. So you know what? We're gonna just not get the suppressor. The M9 is enough, I think. The M9 will carry us to the end of this game. Alright, I actually really like the Shell 1 core because I really like subterfuge. I really like being sneaky. There he is. I'm not going to use this. I almost ruined the run right there. Uh-oh, we might be in trouble. Oh, we might definitely be in trouble. There we go. Now we can use this. Whoa, it keeps my gun out. I'm not even holding the button right now. That's weird. I don't think it's supposed to do that. I like it, though. That's good to know. Okay. I always have to think before I hit R3 to put this weapon away because I'm so used to the PS2 version. The superior version. I actually really like those pressure-sensitive buttons, which is really surprising for someone like me because I usually don't go for controller gimmicks. I usually hate most of them, but those pressure-sensitive buttons, they really worked for this, the one video game that actually used them. Okay. You know what? Let's just deal with this, because this could be a problem later. For reasons. Oh, that's not the gun I need. That's the gun I need. Hi, buddy. I wasn't doing anything. If any of these guys bump you, you lose your uniform. So we gotta be careful not to bump into anybody. There's some extra items and shit you can get in here. So before we go to the elevator, let's just collect them. Because I'm not doing so hot on this hard difficulty. Oh shit, I wanted the other one. So I'm gonna need to be prepared to fight my ass off. Yes, and the precious M9 bullets. They're all that matter. There might be some other fun things in here. I didn't show off how that magazine I picked up works either. We'll show that off a little bit later. I think we'll get some use out of it actually in this core. Oh, here's another one. Speaking of which, yeah, Ryan's a pervert. What else we got here? Claymores. Not the most useful thing in this run that we're doing, but okay. What's going on this side? I don't think we'll ever really have to come over here again, but whatever. I'll shoot the camera anyways, just because I have the bullets. And anything over here? Not really. Hey, buddy. Hey, baby cakes. Man, they keep this floor immaculately polished. I also kind of want to take this camera out because this one could be a problem later. There we go. Okay. I think we've taken care of all the real problem cameras. Thank you, door. Okay, so first we have to get the directional microphone, which is in B2, and I'm going to always hit circle instead of X, Because that's what the controls were on the PS2. And it's beaten into my memory at this point that you hit circle instead of X. Okay, so if you look down here... God, am I forgetting the layout? Yeah. This has the room with the parakeet in the middle. I just took a really weird way. I usually go the other way. If you hit this... Shit, there's a locker where you can knock a bunch of magazines off the top of it. I don't remember which locker it is. And we got a Police Knots reference right here for the one person that's ever played it. This guy's gonna go sprint. I don't know why he does this. Moving day, what's that? Oh, collect all the boxes. I wasn't even trying to do that. Sick. That just kind of worked out. There we go. Is this guy gonna start running? Directional microphones in here. Did I pick it up already? Was I thinking? I don't think I did. I do not want to bump any of you. There he is. I don't know why he does this. I think he's just doing like his exercises for the day. And that is the parakeet.
You have the directional microphone. According to our information, Ames has a pacemaker. This should make his cardiac pattern fairly distinct. Use the directional
I
microphone
love this
to
game,
locate.
but I hate being told the same thing 5 different times. Hi, buddy. It's actually a parrot, and it looks a lot like the Ents parrot. See more of that in MGS3. I think this guy specifically sprints just to fuck with us. If we accidentally bump into him. Oh, those are M4 bullets. I thought those were M9 bullets. The magazine's on top of the other... Oh, they're on top of this locker. I'm gonna wait for this guy to go by, and then I'm gonna get these, because it's kind of neat. Watch this. Fuck yeah. Give them to me. Oh god, you're quick. Oh, you're not the running guy even. That's the running guy. Oh, a ration. I can actually use one of those. Oh, M9. My precious M9. Do not go in there riding. That's going to look real weird to this motherfucker. Who's even weirder than me. Okay. We're now ready to go do our biometric crap. Gotta hit it twice to make the elevator come instantly. There we go. That's just how elevators work in the Metal Gear universe. Where your impatience is paid off. God, I hate not having my fucking radar.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
Yeah, so we have to get one of them and hold them up to that thing. Which is easy enough. We'll just go in here and get the thing. The doobly-doo, if we're being technical. There we go. What was I saying before? We were talking about Alan Wake. No, we were talking about Control. So far, I don't think I vibe with Control as much as I did Alan Wake. But I hear that Alan Wake 2 has some real Kojima vibes to it. Something that I love, and I'm very much looking forward to. And apparently, it's even better if you... what was I doing? I gotta capture this guy. 1 second. Something that's even better if you play through Control. Don't throw him. I throw him. That's okay. That's okay. We can make up for this. Give me 1 second. That was close. Oh god. That guy hurt us. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. I do not want to accidentally kill you, man. Be silent. Okay, if I let him go, will I be okay? No. Okay, now we'll probably be okay. Okay, we got this. We got this. See? I meant to do that. So what we're actually going to do... we're going to bring them in here so those guys don't hear us with what we're about to do. Oh god, he wakes up so fast in this version.
Freeze.
There we go. Now we're going to do this the smart way. And hopefully I don't accidentally knock him out on the way. Because you can only do this choke 10 times and then he'll snap their neck. But we're definitely not going to hit that point. We're at 3 right now. 4. Where's that 5? There we go. We're fine. Doesn't matter. Not even close.
Retinol pattern recognized.
Didn't break his neck. He's
you
fine.
are cleared to enter.
And that's how you do it. Bobby, you just came back in. You're okay. He loves to interrupt cutscenes. I love that they have a little stage for like presidential addresses from this oil rig. Like, granted, I know he's here, but still, it's kind of weird.
Raiden, one of those hostages in there is Ames. The only thing we know is that Ames wears a pacemaker.
You've told me
His
3
heartbeat
times, I know.
should sound different from other people's, so use the directional microphone to locate him. Once you recognize Ames by his heartbeat, keep the microphone pointed toward him. Then push the action button and call out to
The
him.
action button.
If it really is Ames, he should respond in some way.
What if it's the wrong
This isn't a
person?
very well thought
The
out
guards
plan
may
at
get
all.
suspicious and come running instead. Security could get tighter too.
Try to be sure before you take the risk.
Don't call out to a hostage with the action button until you're fairly sure that it's Ames. If you do make a mistake, switch the microphone for an AK and get out of there before a guard gets suspicious. If you're discovered inside, they'll cut off your retreat and call in the reinforcements.
Oh, that's not gonna
You
happen.
won't
We're
make it
stealthy.
out of the room.
We've never made
The
a
mission
mistake
will be
before.
over
Why
if you're
start
discovered.
now?
Don your disguise and look for Ames while deflecting the enemy's suspicion.
Okay, so the cool thing about Ames is he can spawn in a couple different places. And the easiest way to tell who he is he has the longest hair. In fact, he might even be here. He has slightly longer hair than everybody else. So. I kind of look like him over there. No, I think that's just a generic boy. So none of these guys are Ames. I could just use the microphone like you're supposed to, but there's all... Oh, there he is. Yeah, see? This guy's Ames. Yeah,
You're
you can
Ames,
hear the
aren't you?
beep. Okay. That was a bit easier than I thought it would be. They kind of just put him away from everybody else, so it was real easy. This
It must be
is
Ames.
the least discreet conversation I've ever seen in my
Keep
life, by the
still
way.
and listen to me. I'm not a terrorist. I got in here using one of their uniforms.
But
I'm
MGS2
taking
treats
off the
codecs
tape.
as
Stay
telepathy,
quiet.
so pretty soon they're going to try to explain that away in a way that doesn't really make sense.
Who told you about me?
Former
Excuse me.
calling himself Mr. X, dressed like a ninja.
That explains
see.
everything.
Take this thing off me, will you?
A guy named Mr. X dressed as a ninja. Took all his eyebrows off there, Raiden.
I'm Richard Ames.
Secret Service?
No, I was sent in by the Lali Lule Lo, just like you.
All main characters get a mullet.
You're here to find out
Or
where
longer.
the president is. We have little time, so I'll be brief. How about switching to nanocommunications first?
See,
Nanocommunications.
this is the dumbest shit.
Right, silence beats talk when it comes to safety.
See, it treats fucking codecs as telepathy in MGS2. They're still standing right across from each other having a conversation. It's basically like being on a walkie-talkie while facing the
on?
person.
Right here. Do you really know where the president is?
Almost certainly. He was moved to the first floor of Shell 2's core section.
The
We don't
first
want to
floor,
animate the rest of this
core
cutscene, they
Shell
said.
2. Is he still there?
I don't know. I can't get a response.
You don't think he's been
141.72.
like the other hostages? A hostage was killed in retaliation after the SEAL 10 disaster, remember?
What are you talking about? Regardless of what
I mean,
they do
he's
to
been
other
tied up and
hostages,
gagged the
they
whole
won't
time. He
touch
might
the
not know.
president.
What makes you so sure?
The case.
You mean the nuclear button they took?
Right, and the case won't do a thing by itself. That case may be the single most advanced example of a weapons failsafe system. The password is nothing less than the physiological data of the US president.
That's pretty
Physiological
secure.
Data.
The president's own vital signs.
In Biden we
heartbeat,
trust.
Brainwave pattern.
We
blood
have to
pressure
go
and so
save Joe
on are
Biden.
constantly monitored and relayed by his internal nanomachines.
We have to go wake him up
This
from his nap.
information, along with the DNA pattern, serve as a biometric password, unbreakable even by the latest parallel processor supercomputers.
In
The
order to
password
save the
entry itself
president, we're
cannot be
gonna need a
performed
missile launcher.
unless brainwave patterns and heartbeats fall within normal parameters, rendering chemical and other forms of coercion impractical. In other words, the login must be made of the President's own free will.
I feel like anytime you're about to fire a nuke, though, you'd be in some form of duress.
Even after the initial login.
Unless you're a
If valid
psychopath, which you might be if you're the
forthcoming,
president.
The system will automatically cancel
The system seems like it has
That's why
flaws,
they
I'm just
can't
saying.
harm the president.
At least until the bird flies.
Is there really a new model of Metal Gear here?
Absolutely. The black case serves as the launch
I love how
key to
free
Metal
Ames
Gear
is
as
with
well.
his information.
Why would they hide Metal Gear in an offshore plant?
Haven't they told you anything?
No, they really didn't.
The entire
It's been a
thing was
constant
planned.
problem.
The oil spill, the tanker accident that caused it, everything. The big shell was built specifically for
God,
the
this music's so
development
cool.
of a new Metal Gear model. The inspection tour was to check its progress.
What's going on around here?
Wait,
What? You don't think this was a smart idea to have
Here
this
comes
conversation? With like 2 guards in the room and surveillance
That's
cameras?
him?
use the microphone to listen in.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's how microphones work.
King, Fat Man is
So
dead.
I'm sorry, but we're not going to listen to the actual conversation. Instead, we're going to listen to this.
Come all the way to New York, Dukes.
Oh.
Get hit with a bowel attack.
This is the real story.
Oh.
This is the introduction to
This
Solid
unfortunate
Snake.
one up in Alaska.
Excuse me.
Come to think of it, that commander chick really reminded me of someone.
This was a really
Oh,
bad
sure,
idea
okay.
for them to put this in here.
Well, yeah, she's like her. Now that's a time I'd like to forget. Ridiculous that I had to get jacked for everything that was on me.
The
When I
one
think about
surviving genome
That's when everything
soldier.
started to hit the skids. It's a shame. Up to that point, I was steady cruising on the elite course. Oh, here we go again.
MGS2, the last soldier, Johnny Sasaki.
Still, that Russian crew is a pretty decent bunch.
Yeah, why are you even
President's
here?
escort
You're
guys
American.
Get on my nerves, though.
I get it.
Oh,
Johnny's a merc.
Whatever.
Whatever.
For now,
You're right.
just gotta hang in there. Oh, there's no paper.
Took me years to discover that was
Saved
there.
us the trouble of getting
Back
rid of
to the
him
real
ourselves.
story.
Why did he betray us?
Who knows? They're a band
There's
of
more of
lunatics
those, by
to
the way.
begin with. Nothing they do should come as a surprise.
I'll have his background rechecked, just in case.
You think he was working for them?
Oh, did they
You
fix
can't
this?
discount the possibility.
Oh, no.
Especially with that intruder still at large.
Never mind.
Yes.
Maybe?
The man in the sneaking suit.
You know more about those
I feel like in the
suits
original
than I
game, if you didn't like point
But
it back and
Foxhound
forth
was
between them, they would
4
actually be
years
hard to
ago.
hear.
So it must be
Maybe
the
I'm wrong about that.
Patriots. What about the damage to Shell 2?
The circulation system for the contaminated water has been damaged. The water being drawn in is overflowing, and the lower block of the central
Overflowing.
section is flooding.
Seal the connecting pathway
Just
between
like my
Shells 1 and
pantaloons.
2.
The Simtex and IR sensors are already in place.
Any effect on it?
No,
What about the president?
the password entry has already been made to the black case.
God, Solidus
In
is
1
pretty
hour,
cool.
we'll need a confirmation from him.
There's a lot of
His
villains
work
in
is done
MGS2
after
specifically that don't get enough
Make
play in the
sure
rest
you
of the series.
keep him alive until then.
Yes, I know.
What about the unit's activation?
Almost complete. The code has already been entered. All we need now is for the girl to start the system.
The usual method, I assume?
No. The drugs took care of everything.
Good. We probably
Only
don't need
few more
Ocelot to be a
steps
weirdo in this
to
game.
Outer heaven.
Awkward silence. Ocelot doesn't give a shit about Outer Heaven. But he secretly really
Who is
does.
that cyborg ninja, Shalashaska?
I cannot even guess.
What about you?
I'm having the matter looked into.
Olga, don't cast suspicion where it isn't due.
Yeah,
What
not
did
on
you do
Ocelot.
When you watched my father die and did nothing.
It's been 2 years ago, Olga. Let it go.
Let it
I
go.
got
I
the
let your
case
dad die
file
like
for
2
Shadow
years
Moses,
ago now.
By the way,
Get
Olga,
over it.
How could you suspect me?
I know ninja is not one of my men.
How meaningful you make that sound. If Sergei were still alive.
If the old man were still alive, I wouldn't
Put
need to take
Grlukovich in
orders from
Fortnite.
you.
Olga, Sergei
Not
was
Olga,
my best
Sergei.
friend.
If you sell us out, I'll kill you myself.
I'm getting a little dramatic there.
Sergei. Don't ever let me see your gun pointed at me again.
Son of Moog.
If you wish, I'll put a bullet in your back instead.
Stop this infighting.
Yeah, you guys are
I took you
idiots.
both in when no one else would. You think any government would have you as irregulars in this political climate?
You
The
have to
worst
listen to
kind of wet
Solidus.
works,
He has a
maybe,
cape.
But even that's doubtful. I recommend against switching camps. You've nowhere left to go.
Shalashoska. Such a cool name. Also, I get so many names.
It's happening again.
This damn right arm.
I love that
Liquid.
Solidus is just fed
It's
up with
almost
it.
as if it's having its revenge.
He's getting
How
possessed
much do you
all the
think
time.
we spent on that arm in Lyon? The best transplant surgery team in the world.
I never trust a Frenchman.
That comes back later in the series.
There's something going on. The incidents are becoming more frequent. Maybe that man's presence.
Ocelot, I leave this place in your hands. I have the intruder to take
What
care
just
of.
happened makes it even
Yes,
dumber what the
King.
actual story behind Ocelot's arm is. We won't talk
Is that
about that
really
yet.
Solid Snake?
That's what he claims.
I thought Snake was dead.
Solid Snake did die. But he's also here in the shell. Either he survived or there are two of them.
Two of them?
Now there
And
are
that's
two of them.
impossible.
Okay, can we
Anyway,
just
what did you
get
manage to
Ames
catch?
out of here so
They
nothing
said
bad
password
happens to him?
input was complete.
Like right
I
now
thought
while they're
so.
distracted.
You said the password entry into the black case had to be made by the president willingly.
That's right.
So this means the president is cooperating with them.
It would have to be, yes.
Why?
Probably tired of being a puppet, but it wasn't a smart move to betray us.
A puppet?
We're running out of time. They will fire a nuke. You know what you need to do before then.
Fire the nuke?
Not really.
But it's nowhere close to the ransom deadline.
Nobody told me anything.
Ransom?
$30
just kinda going with the
billion
flow.
in cash.
What are you babbling about? The nuclear strike is not a threat. It's been the objective all along.
They plan to slaughter millions of people.
No, a high altitude
They seem like such good
detonation.
guys otherwise.
You've heard of the Compton effect?
Total disruption of electronic equipment caused by EMMA pulse.
Textbook answer. Well, when an average nuclear warhead goes off within the atmosphere, the result is an electromagnetic pulse of up to 50 billion megawatts. The EMMA field can reach tens of thousands of volts per meter, and most electronic equipment will be toast in an instant.
If one of the key movers
You
of
saw the
world
ending of
economy
Escape from
stops
LA.
functioning, it could mean the beginning of a global
It
depression.
just short circuits every
But that
electronic
isn't
in the
their
world
aim.
and just
What they plan to do
ends
is
civilization.
liberate Manhattan, pull it offline and turn it into some kind
a
of
smart
a republic.
movie.
Hence, Sons of Liberty, I suppose.
Sons of Liberty.
Damn, Ocelot is coming. I'm going offline.
You know, you guys can just stay in touch by codec while I do the rest of this mission. That'd probably be really helpful.
Search my pocket. Hurry. It's a security card. You'll be able to unlock doors of up to level 3 security.
Sweet,
Use
I
it
don't
to
need
get
you
to
at all
Shell 2.
anymore.
Take care of the president before they launch the nuke.
I love that he's standing across the room from me while this is happening, and they're just still acting like I have
He's
time
coming
to
here.
cover it
Pick
up.
up your AK.
Thanks, Ames. Learn the location of the president. Okay, cool. Easy enough. Shit, wrong button.
He's coming here.
Don't worry,
Pick up
we're just
your
having a
AK.
party.